So at this juncture of your career, year 22, you trying to play 82 games, it's almost like you're trying to prove a point. See, I could have played 82 if I really wanted to.
And struggles.
Well, I don't think 82 is in the best interest of anyone. I don't know if at this point in time LeBron has anything to prove by trying to play 82 games, considering I don't know if he's ever played 82 games.
LeBron James, the king of the court, is missing every three-pointer he takes. Yeah, you heard that right. The guy who's been dominating the NBA for 2 decades can't sink a single shot from beyond the arc.
James beyond the arc, no good. He's been having an adventure from 3. There's the lob to James from Rui Hachimura.
That again.
Could have been a deflection there. James downhill. This is James now on an island with Gobert. Going to penetrate inside. Floater won't go. Randall the rebound. Quickly.
15 feet of Mike Conley that time.
James for 3. Oh my goodness, it's getting worse.
It's like watching Superman struggle to lift a car. But here's the kicker. It's not just a bad day or two. LeBron's missed his last 19 three-point attempts. That's 4 whole games without a single 3. Is this the beginning of the end for the Lakers superstar? Picture this. LeBron at the three-point line, wide open. He shoots and misses. Again and again. It's like watching a magic trick go wrong, but the magician keeps trying anyway. This isn't just a one-time thing. LeBron's gone 0 for 19 from three-point range.
Having to play, but at the end of the day, he's not playing well. It's incumbent of him in order to play well. Nobody's really played well over the stretch. You look at AD, he had 12 points. Dalton Connect, second straight game. I'm just saying.
I can do that. Go ahead.
You know what, guys? Y'all know me. I don't like to give a guy an excuse. Maybe it's the Olympics. Maybe that's catching up with him.
That's 4 whole games without sinking a single 3. It's hard to believe, right? But here's the thing. It's not just the threes. His drives to the basket, not so unstoppable anymore. Remember when LeBron was the freight train of fast breaks? Now he's more like, well, let's just say he's lost some steam. It's like watching your favorite superhero struggle to lift a car. You know he can do it, but something's just not clicking. We're seeing things we've never seen before. LeBron struggling to lift his team. LeBron barely hitting double digits.
And so I don't think that benefits him or the team. But when you look at it, yeah, he's in one of the worst stretches of his career. You pick year 22 to all of a sudden find something wrong.
I can point out the years.
But LeBron isn't playing well. He's not shooting the ball well. He mentioned that he's off rhythm, 0 of 19 from the three-point line, and to shoot less than 40% from the field.
It's like watching a different player out there. You know what's even crazier? This isn't just a bad week. The numbers don't lie. His scoring average is the lowest since his rookie year.
Are you doing it or are you not doing it? And he isn't doing it. But do I expect him to play? I mean, because the standard is so high. He's averaging 22, 10, and 8. Most people, that is a great season. They think he should play through contact. But LeBron, I can't find a great reason. I don't think he's injured. He's just playing bad. And at the end of the day, it comes down to,
For LeBron.
I think it's a bad stretch for him. I think this is something that he'll get out of. Yes,
It's not a bad sign, huh?
No.
It's not a bad sign. Okay. All right, first of all, it's good to see you.
That's almost 2 decades ago. Let's break it down. LeBron's averaging just 23.5 points per game this season. That's way down from his career average of 27.2. His field goal percentage, it's dropped to 50.7%, the lowest it's been in 6 years. And don't even get me started on his three-point shooting. It's sitting at a career low 30.6%. You know what this means, right? LeBron's physical decline is finally showing up in the stats, and it's not pretty. It's like watching the end of an era unfold right before our eyes. But here's the question that's on everyone's mind. Is this just a slump, or is Father Time finally catching up to the king?
The studio for this particular subject at hand. I mean, I'm just so touched that you're here right now. I didn't know if you was going to show up this morning. I really didn't. After I watched them get their ass kicked last night in Minnesota, I didn't know if you was going to show up, Shannon. So I give you a lot of props. Did you know, I don't know if you knew this stat, do you know that the Los Angeles Lakers have been outscored by 111 points? And when you say 0 of 19 from the field, I'm glad you brought that up, because I was wondering whether or not 0 for 19 from 3 over the last 4 games. You didn't mention the last 4 games, but it's okay.
Yeah.
The bottom line is you threw out that stat because I want to make sure that you threw out the nuggets.
I mean, we've seen LeBron bounce back from tough stretches before. Remember when everyone thought he was done after the 2011 finals? He came back and won 2 straight championships, but this feels different. The missed shots, the slower drives, the lower numbers across the board, it's all adding up to something we've never seen from LeBron before. So what do you think? Is this the beginning of the end for King James, or is he just setting us up for another epic comeback? One thing's for sure, we're watching history unfold, one missed three-pointer at a time. LeBron's not just battling opponents on the court anymore. He's in a full-on war with Father Time. And let me tell you, Father Time is undefeated. But here's the real question. Can LeBron be the first to change that? You know what's wild? LeBron's been in the NBA longer than some of his teammates have been alive. That's insane, right? Imagine playing alongside guys who were watching you on TV when they were kids.
We ain't gonna say he's two.
He ain't 2, 3, or 4. That's all I'm saying.
He's two.
But carry on.
He's two. I mean, he ain't number one. Ain't no GOAT, okay? GOAT in terms of longevity, I'll give that to him. That's about it. When Bron is on the floor?
Yes.
Okay, so we have to get into that. So, because we understand he's Mount Rushmore. We understand he's one of the top 4 players in the history, one of the top 3 players in the history of basketball.
2, 3, or 4.
We have to get to a point when we're looking at LeBron James, and we want to be fair. The man is phenomenal. He's great. He's a treasure to the NBA. We all appreciate him.
It's like LeBron's not just a player, he's a living legend. But here's the thing about being a living legend. Your body doesn't care about your status. As athletes age, things start to change. That explosiveness that made LeBron unstoppable, it starts to fade. Recovery times get longer. Injuries become more frequent. It's like your body is saying, hey, maybe slow down a bit. Now, LeBron's not your average 39-year-old. This guy spent millions on his body. He's got a whole team of experts keeping him in top shape. But even LeBron can't buy more time. It's the one thing his millions can't fix. Remember when he said he wanted to play all 82 games this season? Yeah, about that. The Lakers are rethinking that plan now. It's like they're realizing that even Superman needs a break sometimes. But here's where it gets interesting. LeBron's always been more than just athleticism. He's got that basketball IQ that's off the charts. His court vision, it's like he's got eyes in the back of his head. But when your body can't keep up with your brain, that's when things get tough. Imagine knowing exactly what play to make, but your body just won't cooperate. It's like your mind is writing checks your body can't cash. That's the battle LeBron's fighting right now. LeBron's struggles show that even the greatest athletes can't outrun time forever. It's a harsh truth, but it's one every player faces eventually. The question now is, how does LeBron adapt his game to stay effective as he ages? Can he evolve his playing style? Will he focus more on his court vision and passing skills? Or will he find a way to turn back the clock and regain that explosive power? One thing's for sure, we're watching a legend try to rewrite the rules of aging in sports, and whether he succeeds or not, it's gonna be one hell of a show. LeBron's facing his toughest opponent yet, time, and for the first time, it looks like he might be losing. But let's not count out the king just yet. This is LeBron James we're talking about, the guy who's defied expectations his whole career. You know what's crazy? LeBron himself says he wants to keep playing as long as my body allows me to. That's the fighter we know. Even with his struggles, he's still a force on the court. His scoring might be down, but his playmaking, still top notch. So what do you think? Is this the beginning of the end for LeBron, or just another chapter in his legendary career? Maybe he's got one more epic comeback in him, or maybe he'll change his game and become an even better passer. One thing's for sure, we're watching history unfold, and LeBron's not done writing his story yet.